Hello, good afternoon and welcome. You're watching Times Now. I'm Sagarika Mitra. Viewers, is the Khatakhat model back to haunt the Congress government in the state of Karnataka? Because there is a proposal by the Bangalore Electricity Supply Company, which has once again put the focus on the Congress's model of governance in the state. Now, BESCOM has proposed a power tariff revision for the next 3 years. This proposal, submitted to the Karnataka Electricity Regulatory Commission, includes a hike of 67 paise per unit for the year 2025 and 2026. The company has also sought a further hike of 74 paise for the year 2026 and 2027 and 91 paise for the year 2027 and 2028. A similar proposal for the year 2024-2025 was previously rejected by the KERC. Now, if implemented, the hike will primarily affect consumers not availing the free electricity scheme. The Congress government, however, goes on to claim that this is just a proposal and no decision has been taken on the same.
There was no guarantee scheme. Then why they increased the thing? See, that time power purchase was very expensive. Now we are minimized it. We have reduced the rates also. Everything is we are doing. And last time we reduced the thing. And for the industry, that we are reducing to 5 rupees per unit. 200 up to 200 units free the thing. And so the common man won't be affected. That's the thing. Anyhow, the final decision has been taken by the KERC after hearing all the stakeholders.
Meanwhile, the Bharatiya Janata Party has hit out at the Congress government in Karnataka, and the BJP says that this is nothing but a fallout of the Congress party's Khatakhat model.
This is the Khatakhat model of Congress party. First you make promises, free this, free that, and then you increase the prices of everything. After proposing a water tariff hike, now we are seeing that the electricity prices are set to rise in Karnataka because the BESCOMs, electricity supply companies, have proposed that the tariffs of electricity should be increased. BESCOM has proposed 1.5 rupee hike per unit and other ESCOMs have proposed 1.2 rupee hike per unit. This means that the shock will be felt by the consumer, by the citizens. They were told all kinds of guarantees will be coming their way, but instead of this guarantee being fulfilled, it is only a jhoot that they have been given, and there is a loot that is taking place. Milk prices, stamp duty, cess, petrol, diesel, water, now electricity, all the prices are being hiked. And this is not the first electricity price hike that is taking place. Earlier also, as soon as the Karnataka Congress government came to power, Siddaramaiah government came to power, they have increased the electricity prices. This shows that Congress party, wherever it goes, it only and only does loot and jhoot. It steals the money from the people, imposes high taxes, makes them pay through the nose, toilet tax in Himachal, taxes in Telangana, and then it betrays the promises. In Telangana, it has not been able to pay the salaries of teachers that have been appointed for the first time. In Himachal, stipend has not been paid to the young medical resident doctors and the medical interns for months on end. Salaries and pensions were not paid in Himachal of lakhs of government employees. We are seeing the economic doldrums being faced whether in Karnataka or in Himachal. Jahan bhi Congress aayi, wahan par mehengai, loot, barbadi machai.
Imran is joining us live. Imran, now, this proposal cannot be seen in isolation because such decisions or such proposals have been coming over the last few months when it comes to increasing the prices of commodities on various issues. Now, this proposal that has been given by BESCOM, who will this affect the most if it comes into being?
Well, it's obviously will be the common citizens of Bengaluru who will be affected the most, but what the government is saying is that it's a routine process of tariff increase. However, in the context of what the opposition is saying is that they are giving 200 free units of electricity. In order to subsidize it, they are passing on the burden on the common man. And that's the reason why we've seen the increase in the hospital prices, we've seen increase in water tariff hike, other prices also like petrol, diesel have been increased by the state. Every time this justification the state government is giving, the opposition is saying is that the routine tariff hike, but in fact it's its entire objective is to subsidize the 5 guarantee schemes which are the Congress is running. In fact, yesterday speaking on the massive convention in Hassan, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said that this is the success of the government, the 5 guarantee schemes, and they will continue till 2028, and that will help them in the next government which will be formed in Karnataka. He was hopeful and confident that these 5 guarantee schemes, which includes free bus pass for women and 2,000 rupees which they're giving for monthly income to women, all this will help them sail through victory in the next elections. And that's the reason why they'll have to continue. They cannot stop these 5 guarantee schemes. The opposition is saying that in order to keep their political objective, the burden of it is being passed on to the common man.
So will the common man have to bear the brunt or pay the price for the khatakat promises? Because as per the opposition in the state of Karnataka, all these proposals or the decisions to increase tariffs on essential commodities, not just electricity. There are also instances where, like Imran mentioned, when recently we saw how rates of services in government hospitals were also increased. But when the state government, Imran, goes ahead and goes on to claim that, okay, these are not decisions that have been imposed on the people of the state. We are only discussing them and this is a routine affair. How does the opposition counter this factually?
Well, the opposition is that the fact that, they are giving these subsidies is because they are subsidizing it is what their allegation is. So far, the opposition says there was no need to go for it in case if they didn't have to give 200 units of free electricity, and that could have been the burden of it could have been easily shared by everyone. In order to appeal to a certain vote bank, that's the reason why this subsidies increase is what the opposition's argument is. But the government, however, is saying that these are routine process, and every once a decade the prices of it are increased, and it's part of a routine process. It's not an additional burden, is what government argument is.
Imran, because this routine process claim is also being made by top ministers in the state of Karnataka. Let's listen in.
See, for every act of our government to bring in certain whether reforms or routine procedures of administration, KERC is a board which is an independent regulatory board which is not established by our government. It is there in place for a long time. So as and when it is required to revise the tariff of the electricity, they're going to suggest, and it's going to be implemented. It is in the interest of the financial management or the discipline of any administration. So for everything, if they want to raise an issue, I think some good sense should prevail on them, because just because they're in the opposition, they cannot keep raising every small thing now.